bintang tamu spesial dari peserta SEA-Teacher Project FKIP Untidar. So, can you introduce yourself to our listeners? What university are you from in the Philippines?
Hello everyone, I'm Christiana Miranda. I am 21 years old and I am from Far Eastern University, Manila, enrolled under the Bachelor of Elementary Education program, and I am here because of the SEA-Teacher program.
Okay, nice to meet you, Yana. And how long have you been in Indonesia? And what was your first impression of Magelang and Universitas Tidar?
I have been here for at least 16 days already, and as for my first impression, I definitely have to say that Magellan and Universitas Tidar is definitely very comfortable and very homey because of all the trees, the people. It's all very so warm into my feelings.
Okay, nice. So you are comfortable to live in Magelang,
Yeah.
yeah? And what is the cultural differences or similarities have you noticed between the Philippines and Indonesia?
Well, there's definitely a lot of differences, but also a lot of similarities. As for the differences, since I live in a city, which is Manila, people definitely live a fast life in Manila, as in, we're always focusing on our task, on doing what's next, and chasing after our own dreams and goals. But definitely here in Magellan, it feels like time moves a little bit slower, and it just really makes you feel like um, much more appreciative of life, of the time that you have. And yeah, as for the similarities, definitely the language, from the
Yes.
numbers,
Yeah.
some words like pinto, pintu, it's definitely similar. And as for food, there are also similarities. But yeah, since you guys are much more of a Muslim country, that's one of the big differences as well. But in other terms like noodles or fried rice, there's definitely similar. They are definitely similar.
Okay. Uh, we have several similarities in food or in language. Maybe
Yeah.
some several words have similarities in Philippines and Indonesia. So, how do you find Indonesian food? And do you have favorite local dish?
Oh, Indonesian food definitely a little bit spicier
Yes.
than what I normally eat in the Philippines, and that's coming from somebody who loves spicy food. But yeah, as for favorite local dish, I definitely have to say nasi padang. It's
Yeah.
not only is it cheap, but it really is filling. So I really order it a lot with my friends while every for dinner or lunch.
Yeah, that's good. I think that you have tried some local foods in Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
And yes, I know that a lot of foods have spicy taste, and yeah, no, you are not comfortable with this.
Yeah.
And maybe how do you feel about the people and environment around the university?
Like I said earlier, it's definitely very comfortable. People here are very nice. They're always smiling at me, even if I just make eye contact with somebody, a total stranger, they would just smile at me and then also bow, and
Yes.
I would be like, "Hello, selamat pagi," and it would be so nice. And yeah, in terms of environment, uh, it's so different from Manila since a lot of trees here. So it's so nice. The air is so nice and cold. It's just so comfortable. Like really, it's really nice.
Yeah. Like have slow living, yeah.
Yeah.
And uh, you have enjoyed the environment, but how do you feel about the teaching and learning process here at the Faculty of Education and Teacher Training at the Universitas Tidar?
Well, I'd have to say that it's almost similar based on from the one class that I have attended. It's almost similar to how FEU handles things, which is more about engaging students into the lesson itself, not just about teaching a lesson or just discussing it. It's about actually getting students to apply this lesson in their daily lives. So that's really nice. Um, yeah, I just have to base it off of one class.
Okay. That's good. So the students can apply their knowledge, their own
Yeah.
knowledge, to their daily life. So they can know the meaning of their knowledge. And what subject or classes are you involved in during this program?
Well, for my stay here in Universitas Tidar, it's the BIPA class, di Bahasa Indonesia Penutur.
Yes.
What was that? A4, which is asing.
Yes. I think.
Asing. It's the BIPA class, and hello to the people in the BIPA class. The BIPA class was very nice because we learned about introductions, and we were able to I was able to learn a lot of new Indonesian words, and yeah, meet a lot of Indonesian students as well. They were also nice. And besides that, since we are part of the student exchange program, which involves taking part in a OJT, or the on the job training at at an elementary school. I also took part in teaching an English class there, along with a teaching the Filipino culture to the students. And those classes were very nice and eye opening, because I saw how active the students were, and they were so interested in the things that we were teaching them. And yeah, they were so happy, and it was my first time to teach a class as well, so it's very um, amazing because I get to experience all of that here in Indonesia.
Yeah, that's good because of the not only you can learn about Indonesian culture, but also the students can learn about Philippines culture.
Yeah.
So, and I see a lot of students is very excited about this introduction to the Filipino culture. And how is the experience of teaching Indonesian students compared to students in your home country?
I can't really give an experience about teaching students in the Philippines, since really this is my first time teaching a
Yeah.
class. So it's a very challenging thing, since I had to teach a class for the first time in a different country. But based from what I've observed before in the Philippines, they're not that different, because first of all, they are children. So they are very rowdy, very in the Filipino word makulit.
Yeah.
uh, they are always so eager to move around, to learn, to talk. So it's not that different, because I had to face the challenge of managing the class both and while still teaching the lesson. So I don't think that they're that different. But again, it's the experience itself. It's tiring, but definitely fulfilling.
Okay. So when you have uh, in the classroom, you must be classroom management. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is the big challenges for you. Yeah, because of the active student is very active, and
Yeah.
then uh, from in this situation, how you learn something new about teaching method or classroom management here.
Um, it's definitely not about learning something new. It's more about applying the things that I've learned back in the Philippines. And that's a really good thing, because before I would only have to learn about these things through an abstract level, and I would never understand how somebody could do all of these certain strategies, these classroom management, these lessons, teach these lessons. But when I was already in front of that classroom, it was really stressful, because I had to really apply everything that I learned during this 45-minute class of teaching. And yeah, but I have to say that it's all about just applying. And yeah, I mean, maybe if I once there's a little bit much more time for me to like observe and teach more classes for the remaining of my stay here, I'd probably learn more. But for now, it's just more about application of what I've learned already.
Okay, that's good. I think that you have learned a lot of things to manage the classroom, how to manage the students, right?
Yeah.
And what the message or advice would you like to share with future C teacher participants?
First and foremost, if you're going to be here to like teach, of course, I'd say that you prepare yourself for when it comes to like these theories, these strategies. Sometimes you might end up forgetting all of them, like what they're called and what they have to do with teaching. But as long as you know like how to apply these in a classroom, that's the most important thing. Since again, application is the most important aspect when it comes to learning. But also, um, in terms of like the culture, I'd have to say that um, definitely immerse yourself in it as much as possible. I know that you're here to teach, but also you're here to also learn about their culture. So really immerse yourself. Every once in a while, put down the phone and just experience everything. Learn more about the language, the food, the people. Talk more to people, and yeah, that's what I'd have to say for the future members of this program.
Okay, I hope so. We can learn more about the culture from the other country. But any words for your friends or lecturer back home in the Philippines?
Um, I miss all of you, but I'd have to say that I really love it here. If I had a chance, I would stay here a little bit longer. But yeah, I promise when I get back home, I will do everything I have to do for my lecturers, and also I will bring home gifts for my friends and my
Yeah.
family, of course.
Okay, excellent. And lastly, in one word, how would you describe your sea teacher experience at Universitas Tidar?
That's really hard since the whole experience itself, it's really hard to find a just one word that would encapsulate the whole experience. But if I really have to pick one, it's definitely more eye-opening. That's the one word.
Yes, okay, that's good, excellent. Thanks a lot for your sharing today, and we really appreciate you in the Indonesia. And I hope we hope you can learn more about Indonesian culture and also have social interaction with the others in Indonesian people. Yeah, I hope this can be valuable memories for you.
Thank you so much for having me as well.
Oke, oke, terima kasih teman-teman sudah mendengarkan podcast kita siang ini. Kembali lagi di episode berikutnya.